Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about an article called Post Isolation Marketing is Where the Question Lies, and it really talks about how the sports industry, in particular the big NHL, NFL, NBA kinds of corporations, will deal with this whole COVID-19 situation. And there are two questions that they really ask are how will we define the change and what they're going to do about it, and how to be successful and coming back. And they talk about how it's really important to base everything on the fans. And it talks about how fear is the number one enemy of this whole COVID situation and how it needs to be about value adding and engaging with those fans and how they're going to bring people and kind of win the battle between sitting at home watching a sports something on a TV screen or being versus actually being in the stadium. And I think it's interesting because they talk about marketing and how the title of this is about marketing. And it's interesting because for me, a lot of business is about trust, and marketing necessarily isn't what builds trust. It's actually doing what's best for people rather than being like, oh, we want sports back faster because of money stuff. Because if you lose that battle and you make the wrong decision about when to come back, and if it does backlash, you're going to lose a lot of trust and your fan engagement will go down. People won't want to go to your things because they're scared about what the reality of that is. And I think they say how will the customer and the fan feel about returning after COVID, which is their kind of ending argument. And I think it's really important to think about that and what the negative consequences of that is, because it's a very serious situation and I don't want people to jump back in too fast, especially corporations that have their whole identity built on trust.